Counting on Joy Anna Duggar recalls horrifying dating tradition. Counting on alum Joy Anna Duggar Forsyth is getting a lot of attention following her recent podcast. The 26-year-old shared some heartbreaking stories about her family, especially when things fell apart after Jill and Jinger released their books. However, it also gave her a realization regarding her faith. Another thing that Joy Anna talked about was the horrifying dating tradition of her family. Keep reading to see what it was. Counting on Joy Anna Duggar shares family's hard time. One of the topics Joy Anna talked about in the Unplanned podcast was about one of the darkest times of her family. According to the Counting on alum, Jill and Jinger's books against the IBLP brought them so much stress. My siblings and my parents and all this stuff was super hard at that time, she recalled, as her parents were put in the hot seat for months following the memoirs. The mother of three even confessed questioning if everything that's been happening to their family was real. But she was also thankful that her sister's memoirs somehow enlightened her when it comes to her beliefs. Joy Anna recalls horrifying dating tradition. Joy Anna Duggar Forsyth also talked about the horrifying dating tradition of her family during the same podcast. According to the former Counting on star, her dad would regularly file hundreds of guys who wanted to date his daughters, adding that some of them were even prison inmates. She later revealed that there were so many letters from random men almost every day, and Michelle had to read them first. My mom obviously would read them first because she's like, "This is weird," but then we all laugh about it, she added. Meanwhile, Austin revealed that Jim Bob has a vetting process for men who want to date his daughters. This is obviously when the show was still blown and going, he said, adding that it was the reason why Jim Bob wanted to have a month and a half of relationship with him before allowing him for his daughter. Counting on Joy Anna Duggar shares first-time breaking rules with Austin Forsyth. During the same podcast, Joy Anna Duggar Forsyth shared the time when she and Austin broke a courtship rule for the first time. According to the Counting on alum, she held Austin's hands for about 15 minutes when he totaled his truck. Jim Bob and one of his sons were there, and Joy Anna's brother told their dad about it. Joy Anna admitted that her father looked disappointed about it, but it seems it never became a big deal due to the incident. When Joy Anna Duggar Forsyth speaks about her upbringing, it often sparks strong reactions, especially when she opens up about the unconventional and, at times, deeply troubling traditions she followed as part of the Duggar family's strict courtship rules. In a recent heart-to-heart conversation shared on her YouTube channel, Joy Anna didn't hold back as she recalled a dating tradition she now views as horrifying in hindsight, one she had to endure while courting her now husband, Austin Forsyth. The Duggars became household names with 19 kids and counting, and later Counting on, often touting their faith-based, ultra-conservative values. At the heart of that public image was a deeply controlled approach to relationships. No dating, no kissing, no private communication, and always a chaperone close by. Joy Anna, who is now a 27-year-old mother of three, has recently started to break her silence about what it was really like to fall in love under such rigid guidelines, and how it has affected her own views on relationships and parenting today. The texting triangle that wasn't romantic at all. In her video, Joy Anna recalled the infamous texting triangle. She and Austin had to follow a bizarre Duggar rule that forbade them from communicating directly. Instead, every message sent between them had to be passed through Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. Joy Anna would text her mom, who would then forward it to Austin, or vice versa. Looking back, it feels so awkward, Joy Anna said. Like my mom was reading everything, even if it was just a smiley face or a joke. There was no privacy, no real bonding. To her, this wasn't about purity or protection, it was about control. You can't get to know someone when you're constantly worried your message might be judged or misinterpreted by someone else, she added. It was more like performing a relationship than living one. Joy Anna acknowledged that at the time, she accepted it as normal. We were raised to believe this was just how it had to be, she said. But when I talk to friends now and hear how they dated their husbands, the freedom they had to talk, flirt, or even just be alone together, it really opens my eyes. Chaperones everywhere, even on video calls. One of the Duggar courtship rules that gets frequent attention from fans is the use of chaperones. But Joy Anna revealed a detail that made the experience feel even more surreal. They even needed a chaperone present for video calls. There was one time Austin and I wanted to do a video chat because he was away for work, she said. My little sister had to sit in the room with me the whole time just to make sure nothing inappropriate happened. It's kind of funny now, but also sad. That moment underscored something much deeper, the complete lack of trust young adults were given in their romantic journeys. There was always this assumption that we couldn't control ourselves or be trusted to have pure intentions, she said. And that really shapes how you view yourself, like your feelings are something dangerous. Side hugs only, and only when watched. Another tradition Joy Anna called out was the strict side hug only rule before marriage. Full hugs? Absolutely not. Kisses? Not even close. Physical affection was reduced to an awkward, stiff arm side hug and only in front of others. We literally practiced our wedding kiss the night before we got married, just to make sure we didn't mess it up, Joy Anna shared with a laugh. It was sweet, but also a little terrifying. That was our first kiss. He says what hurts most looking back is not the purity standards themselves, but the fear and guilt surrounding something as normal and human as love. It made love feel scary, like every touch could be a sin, she said. The pressure to marry young and fast. Joy Anna was only 19 when she married Austin in 2017. At the time, she was praised within the Duggar world for following the expected path. But now she admits the rush to marry and the pressure to settle down quickly was deeply rooted in their family's ideology. There was no dating just to see if you were compatible, she said. Once you entered a courtship, marriage was expected and soon. That led to her skipping critical moments of growth and discovery. I don't regret marrying Austin. I love him and we've built something beautiful together, she said. But I do wonder what it would have been like to date with less pressure. You ask real questions. You take your time. That just wasn't an option for us. Breaking the cycle, one conversation at a time. Now that she's a mom herself, Joy Anna is thinking a lot about what kind of relationship advice she wants to give her children. I want them to know love isn't shameful, she said. That they can come to me with questions. That I'll trust them. She and Austin have already discussed how their kids' dating experiences will be different. We still value purity and intentionality, she said. But that doesn't mean controlling every interaction. We want our kids to be emotionally prepared, not just morally policed. This mindset represents a stark departure from the Duggar blueprint. Joy Anna says she isn't trying to throw her parents under the bus, but she's also not afraid to be honest. I think they meant well, but some of the traditions we followed were more harmful than helpful, she admitted. There's a difference between protecting and sheltering. Fans react. That sounds like a cult. After sharing her story, Joy Anna's comment section was flooded with messages of support and shock. One fan wrote, "That texting rule sounds like something out of a dystopian novel." Another added, "The fact that you're brave enough to speak about this gives others hope. You're doing the right thing."